What's up, Steven? Welcome. Steven, welcome to the early morning live stream. It's like 8 a.m. right now. What? Ask a question. Let's see. Welcome, Steven. We're still getting a nice move. Elon's not moving, though. Still at 39. I guess it did move, though. But Elon's not moving. OXT's going back down. Yeah. The volume's dead. Volume's back down now. So. Not bad, though. I think the fact that it had a massive move up is pretty good. And it's actually still holding this level. Yeah, 12%. Not bad. We got 2 bogeys in here. It's 11 a.m. for me. Oh, you're East Coast time. Yeah, it's 8 a.m. for me now. It is now 8 a.m. Wait for a couple more people to show up before we start. Before we start looking at absolutely nothing. There's a couple coins that are going up, like Bitinzer. I wonder what, where's Dwayne Kelly? This is one of his coins, and we're getting that retracement, okay? I wish he comes. Yeah, I wish he's here. Look, so we tagged into support. Now we've broken resistance, so that's really good because our next target is yeah, our next target is $322, but we do still have resistance, which it is respecting this area of resistance at 274. So this is where he's like, okay, well, I'm going to be happy with my 92% because we might still be in a downtrend, or he holds it and we start breaking out and invalidating this downtrend. So Bitinzer's moving up pretty well. Oh, which reminds me, I have to respond to everybody's comments. Yeah. Subscribers are going up, but that's also because Bitcoin's going up, so it kind of corresponds perfectly. Is XCN moving? Yeah, XCN is moving, but just keep in mind, you still have resistance. And then Trump coin. Apparently, thanks to Krista, it says the Trump coin has a contest right now for top holders to go to Mar-a-Lago in April, so the pump won't last. The Trump won't last. That's funny. The pump won't last. Let's see. Yeah, and it doesn't look like it's lasting now either, but... Jornabek says, Crow is flipping bullish. This guy wants Freysia. How's Freysia doing? I'm happy for Dwayne Kelly though. He's getting that major move on Bitinzer. There we go. Now I responded to everyone's comments. Let's read the chat. 420 Todzilla, good morning, kind sir. Is anyone else holding Bitinzer? Yeah, I responded to your comment. There's a couple other people in here, like in the live stream. I don't know, it might be too early, but I just needed to do my live stream today early because I'm busy later. So, um, yeah, so there's a couple people in here that do have Bittenzer and that do always come in here. One of the big ones is Dwayne Kelly. He has Tau. And Tau's moving up pretty good. Now, just keep in mind, I don't think the move's over, but it's still bearish. Like, I know it sounds pretty bad to say. On the shorter time frame, the next target, you're getting stuck at the 0.5. The next target is 322. You're still in this downtrend. So this was support, you held support, and then you broke our box of resistance, okay? So traders probably took profits here and then at 64%, which is a good move. But it's actually breaking out now. So on the bigger time frame, you could see that perfectly, and I don't want to be bearish because we're up like 98%, which is a lot. Like, but it's still bearish. If you look at the retreat, it's still bearish. And if you look at the chart, you're literally tagging the macro. Hey, no fighting. Oh my gosh. These cats are going crazy right now. It's still hitting the 382 and you're struggling to break over this area. Once this breaks, then you're probably looking at a bigger move to 407. Exactly kind of what happened the last couple times where you got the 786 retracement, rejected, and then came back down. Even here on the smaller time frame, you actually had another 786 retracement perfectly, and then it got rejected and you made a lower low. So if it's actually going to maintain this pattern, which who knows, you're looking at 408, which 408 does coincide perfectly with the macro the macro 618 retracement. Very important. So that's key. Just like how we said it's key for it to break 193 to 234 to get a bigger move up to a bigger move to the upside, which is exactly what we're getting. Now be careful because we are getting extremely overbought, and historically when we do hit overbought, which this is very overbought, but let's just, for historical reference, let's just look at the past history. Typically, what you do put in a top, you put in a high, and you end up going back down. So even here, right? Even here. So just be careful. I'm not saying the top. Oops. I'm not saying the top is in. I'm just saying that, you know, at this point, we need to have some sort of uptrend forming and some sort of higher low on the chart as opposed to just turning bearish again and capitulating back down. Okay, so that's really important. And personally, this is not where I would be buying, not financial advice, but I would have already been in because we always look at the indicators. And this is why we look at that, because we said, hey, if I'm going to buy Bittenzer, it would be at this point when we were extremely oversold. And if you followed that and if you stuck with that, then you had the opportunity to take profits at 61%, or even more conservatively speaking, because we were like, yeah, we will get some sort of retracement. You were looking at 35 to around 60, around 60%. So, but it blew, but it did end up breaking out. So congratulations to whoever did hold that move. So good for you. 60% in, what is it? 60% in a month is like really good. Damn, we only got 7 bogeys in here. I guess it's way too early for people. I was going to go live earlier, but I didn't because I thought nobody would come. But it's funny because nobody's coming now, so. Oh well. Oh well. Oh, they're trying to get me. Look at this. Toyota GR 86. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Do I want a car payment? No. That's out of here. Let's see. Yeah, but good job to congrats to Dwayne Kelly because I think he's a holder, so he's gonna probably have the opportunity to sell at $400, but we'll see if it goes up that high. We shall see. Yeah, the other one is FET. FET's another one that's actually moving up pretty high. ASI. Let's look at the crypto bubbles because nobody's in here, but nobody really cares right now. Oh, someone said Crow's going up, but I don't think Crow's going up. No, it's not. Yeah, Crow's not going up. I also don't like the fact that Crow just printed 50 billion coins out of thin air. So I'm not a fan about that. I don't like that. And I don't like the fact that they just released this crazy token unlock schedule out to 2030. So I think that they're just dumping on us so that they can pay for their Staples Stadium. Or I guess it's now Crow Stadium. So Crypto.com Stadium. Zcash is going up a little bit. I don't care too much for Zcash because it's down a lot. I think the top might be in. And it's already up 600. It's still up 605% on the year. Wow. XYen's up 25% on the day, man. That's good. I wonder how many views my my XYen video got. Ari, welcome to the early morning live stream where nobody is here because it's too early. Trying to see how many views. Yeah, this one's going pretty good. I just uploaded this 15 hours ago. It's at 129. Let's go. Damn, nobody watches Swiftcoin and nobody watches Dogecoin, my Dogecoin videos. Lame. Lame. I'm really itching to buy OXT, even though I know I shouldn't. It's just so bearish. But it's only up 13% from its all-time low. And it is so oversold on the weekly, man. Like, this is... So look at this. So oversold on the weekly. We might actually come back up to... Yeah, 6 cents. That'll be turning $1,700 into like $6,000. Yeah, this is another one that I'm like 90% sure on, in my opinion. Which we said that about Uniswap too. Nice move, 48%. Uniswap is probably going to break this area of resistance at some point. We were so oversold on the daily for Uniswap too. The problem is I'm not a trader, but man, I should probably take a couple of the trades that I think will make me money. Steven says, I have to put options on Bybit, on iBit, $35 break even, expire on April 17th. How low do you think it can go? It's a stock, iBit. How low do I think the stock can go? Stocks. Oh, iBit. Damn, you're so oversold. Look at that. Did you even hold support? Yeah, so that's perfect. So you actually broke down and you're retesting this area as this previous area as support, this previous area of support as resistance. So I don't know, man. How low do I think it could go? Conservative, extremely crazy guess would be $34, but a little bit more conservative would be, I think we're already in support, which we are. 39, probably 36 to $37, I'd say, this area. Because you could still argue for an uptrend holding at that point, so it doesn't necessarily have to be bearish, but you could also be establishing a bear flag. So just keep that in mind. Good luck. No financial advice, just my opinion. What's up, Hewlett? Welcome to the early morning live stream. We've been live for 17 minutes now. We're starting to get in some viewers. People are starting to wake up. We're up to 12. We're up to 12 viewers. Let's go. M-Box. What's M-Box? Is it like an Xbox, but it's shaped like an M? How is this? Mobox. Oh my god, this does not look good. Let's see. Okay, so you're clearly just gambling here because, yeah, you're just trying to catch a bottom here, which I respect, but just be careful. 9 million market cap. Oh, it's actually fully diluted. There's no token unlocks, right? No, it's fully diluted. Yeah. Oh, wait, never mind. There's one more. Yeah, it's basically fully diluted at this point. Escrow. What is this? Some sort of a housing coin? What is this? Yeah, I don't know what M-Box is, but anyway, I mean, obviously, you already know you're gambling at this point. You're just trying to catch a bottom. So if you did catch some sort of bottom, then you're looking at a possible reversal to 21 cents. Damn, that's a lot. That's a pretty big move. Let me see these moves though. Yeah, 250%. This move was 193%. What is this one? Yeah, 300. So 300 to 10x. Damn. Wait, what was the market cap on this? Yeah, so I'd say 7 cents to 21 cents is in play given that you put in a bottom. If you didn't, this thing's just going to keep bleeding and going lower, making lower lows. Like this chart is really bad. And yeah, it looks like they have been releasing coins because you can see that although the market cap has double bottomed, the last time it was this market cap was 59 cents. So they diluted the crap out of this coin, which obviously reflects on this downtrend, which is why it's so important to look at the tokenomics and the token unlock schedule. Because if you don't, and if you end up buying the coin when it first comes out, then you're just buying it and while they're diluting it and taking your money. So just be careful with this coin. Obviously, if you catch a bottom, then good for you. But if not, then, you know, best of luck. I don't know what else to say, but yeah. Wealth Abundance says, what's going on, bro? I applied my own unique trading strategy to take smaller profits like 10% each trade, bro. This is adding up, happening daily, basically. 10s equals 100%. Yo, 10 equals 100%. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Well, it's actually more because it's compounding. So, you know, 10% of 100 is 110. 10% of 110 is 11, and then add the 11 to 110, it's 121. 10% would be 12, and so on. So, you don't even need to get 10x's at that point. You just get 9 of them, and it's good enough. Are you still buying BTC regularly? No, I haven't bought BTC. I'll tell you guys. Like I'm pretty. I'm literally telling you guys what I'm doing. I bought it here. Remember, I bought it here because I made a video on it. But I said that I wasn't gonna buy back. I wasn't gonna buy anymore until we hit oversold, which we did. But I didn't end up buying here, unfortunately. So I have 0.002 BTC, and it's worth like $140 right now. But I'm going to, yeah. But I'm gonna buy when we break down and at 58,000. So at 58,000, that's my next buy point, Ari. I'll be buying probably around point 0.1 BTC at that area, which is only gonna be like 58, 5.8, 5.8K. Just caught ASM flash pump and I'm waiting on polls. What's polls? Oh my gosh. Yo, you're in Polka Starter and shipping? Yo, those are some old school coins. What's good? Made it to the live. Yo, welcome to the live stream. Gaiman, welcome to the live stream, man. Long time no see. Did I misread on Tao? Yeah, I did that when you first came in here. So if you I don't know if you asked and then left, but if you rewind the video, we literally talked about it for like 5 minutes because there was no one in here. So if you want to go back to the beginning of the live stream, you could like watch it for like 5 minutes and then just fast forward it so you can be back live. Yeah, Ari, do you know how tempting it is to buy OXT? You know, I've been here talking about OXT for the past like 6 years, right? Not here, but everywhere. And I sold it at 6 cents. Do you know how tempting it is? It's like no different than that guy that just asked for this coin, whatever this one was. Yeah, M-Box. They literally have the same chart. It's like me trying to catch a bottom for OXT, but I'm not going to do it because I have to stick with my plan. So, yeah, so Wealth Abundance, man. ASM, Assemble Protocol. Yeah, that's Assemble Protocol. Polls is Polka Starter, if I'm not mistaken, and then shipping is shipping. So let's take a look at it. Let me see if I remember correctly. Yeah, Assemble AI. Nice pump. Yeah. Oh, wow. Nice pump. Oh, this thing is still bearish, though, man. I mean, there's no... Yeah, this thing is so bearish. We got to kind of move the chart now, because... Pretty bearish. Yeah, I mean, you have a lot of resistance overhead because you could even look at short-term resistance between 209 and 11, which you already tagged. So I don't know if this thing's going to continue or if you're just going to come back down. It looks like you're trying to put in a bottom. So hopefully, but you're trading it, so that's fine. Then yeah, you took your profit. And then you said POLS. I think that's Polka Starter, right? POLS. Yeah, Polka Starter. Oh my gosh. Another coin that you might be gambling on, right? Yep. Hey, good luck on this. I'm just waiting on polls. Yeah, good luck. I hope this thing pumps for you. And then the other one was shipping, which is just shipping. No, it's SHPPING, right? What? Yeah. No, double H. Got it. Oh, wow. Yeah. Do you guys remember when this thing was listed on Coinbase? Yeah, this was listed on Coinbase, and now it's just basically going to zero. So just really be careful with this coin because it's such a small market cap and it's not fully diluted yet. So they can still release coins. Okay. Yeah, this is a straight up gamble, so yeah. Thanks, you're welcome. Nice, yes. I still buy weekly. I'm about 0.015, but saving my dry powder for the biggest purchase. Oh, you're at 0.01? Yeah. I'm at 0.002 right now. So at 58, I'll be 0.012. And then I'm really just trying to buy when it goes lower than that because, I have to buy. I have to get in at the bottom. I really can't get in any higher than that. So I'm just gonna hope that we go lower. But I'm gonna show it on the live stream where I'm gonna buy it and then I'm going to make videos on it, obviously, so I can kind of capitalize on that, make a couple dollars on the back end, hopefully more. If USOR can make me like $15, 1 minute video can make me $15. I'm hoping buying 0.1 BTC at 58K will make me more than that. Unity through the people, my Dogelon friend. What's up, man? I'm still waiting for Elon. Yeah, and that's another thing. It's like if Elon goes up and once I sell and get out, then I'll have this money to put into. I was gonna say this money to put into OXT. It was this. I would have this money to put into Bitcoin. So I'm just waiting for this to go up, but it really hasn't had an explosive move up yet. At least the explosive moves that we're used to with Elon. So we're just in the waiting room right now for Dogelon Mars. So learned something new. Didn't know I could rewind live stream. You're the kindest man out there. Exquisite information. Yo, 420 Todd Godzilla. Todzilla. Thank you so much for the compliment, man. I really appreciate that. It's actually shopping, but they take out the O, and I'm trading it on Coinbase when they release news. TA alone just gives you history, but you have to follow the CEOs and devs, social media, and simple trading it. Yeah, that's true. Unity through the people says, tired, bro. Long week at work. Damn. Were you like working today too? No, right? Today's probably your day off. Damn, well, I hope you get some rest this weekend. Yo, it's Sunday. Yeah, so what? Did you work yesterday or something? When do you think BTC will break down? Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good question. So, based off of history and what I'm looking at and why we have this vertical line, there's a lot of hidden gems on this chart here. So, ooh, we have 19. Oh, people are really waking up. We got 19. We have 19 bogeys in here. Perfect. So the reason why I have all this data here is because take a look at the Gaussian channel on the weekly. So for me, I just basically went back and I looked at, okay, so we're bullish until we break into the Gaussian channel. And once we break into the Gaussian channel, we usually and typically consolidate for and chop around for between 140 and 175 days. Where am I getting this information? Right in front of your face. Look. So back in 2014, we broke in, consolidated before we printed red and before we had the major capitulation. Back in 2018, we broke into the channel, consolidated, chopped around, broke down after 175 days, printed red. Back in 2021, we broke in, chopped around for 175 days, broke down, printed red. So 175 days from when we broke into the Gaussian channel is where I'm measuring it from. And that puts us out to May, which is, oh my God, it's next month. So, which is May of next month. So historically speaking, it's right in front of our faces. I mean, I don't think it's, it doesn't necessarily, we can't start going down in May and then get like, kind of like, we started going down here and then we got this final capitulation like three weeks later. We can still, get something like that, but I think it's very close. I think it's going to be very close to May of this year, which is next month. Okay. That's where I'm getting the data from. And we haven't even printed red yet on the Gaussian channel. So when we print red, that's typically, then from there, what I'm going to do is I will take a look at the history and say, okay, well, based on historical data, how long have we been in the red? And to answer your question of when I'm buying, I'm going to be trying to buy BTC when this indicator is flipped red, because you can see that historically we would catch the bottom. You see that? Every single time. So it's very simple. Every single time you buy in the red on the Gaussian channel, you have bought the bottom. You've bought a generational bottom and you've never went back down and retested this area. So why wouldn't I do that, right? So yeah, I have 0.001 BTC, 0.002 BTC, but my thought logic is, okay, well, once we start getting in the red, and if I think when we do break originally, or not originally, when we eventually break into the 200-day moving average, which again, this is historical data, typically we hit the 200-day moving average and we have some sort of final capitulation, which is around 30%. Doesn't have to happen every single time. I'm just saying, back in 2015, it was 30%. Back in 2020, it was 30%. It was around 30%. And then back in 2022, it was 31%, whatever, 32, around 30%. So where I'm getting that data from and where when I want to buy, because all these things come together is, okay, so the Gaussian channel is going to turn red. We're going to be at the 200-day moving average. We're already extremely oversold. And last time we were oversold, we created a bullish divergence, creating a higher low on the RSI and a lower low on the price. So if that happens again, which it does look like we might get something like that. Okay, so 30% from the 200-day weekly moving average is around 41,000, which does coincide perfectly with the next macro area of support, which I think is where we're bottoming at because of all this information. I hope I explained it right, but if you know, if you don't, then whatever, you're gonna miss out. So 43,000 is the bottom in my opinion because of all these, everything that I just said. So anyway. That's when I want to buy in, and that's when I want to put most of my capital, because at least I know that we should get, I know I could definitely make money at buying around 40K. So whether it's double or triple, I mean, it's okay. I'll churn $4,000 or whatever it is. Yeah, 4K into 8 or 12,000 any day and be fine with that. So I'll be perfectly fine with that. Anyway, let's read the chat because that was a lot of explanation, which I should have probably made a video on, but I didn't because I didn't hit my record button, so whatever. Hell no, I'm working today too. Yo, you're 11 days straight. Man, you are grinding. Bro, at least you're going to have that money for Dojo on Mars. Any more low caps with potentials for the next bull market? I don't know. I don't do alts anymore, man. I have a very bad, I got wrecked with alts and dollar cost averaging alts, which is exactly why we turned the entire channel into BTC Maxi. So if whatever you want me to look at for you, let me know and I'll take a look at it for you. Damn. We got 28 bogeys in the chat. Not bad. Not bad for a Sunday morning. How long do we stay under the channel? I don't know. I have to, I don't want to do that yet because I don't want to have too many indicators on here. So when we start printing red, then I'll do the same thing with the with how long we typically stay in the red, so that we have an idea. Oh, okay, so I'm gonna start buying now. Like, oh, this is when I'm gonna start buying every single week or every single month or every single paycheck. For me, it's like, okay, so like I'm gonna start putting in like $100, $200 or buying 0.001 BTC when we're here, because I know that it's eventually going to break out and we're eventually going to go back up. So I don't know, but I'm not going to do the indicator just yet. Yo, Silver Days, welcome. Where's the cat? Where's my cat? Oh, my cat's right here. Buddy, what's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? Come on. You want to be a star? You want to come up here? Ugh. Here we go. Oh my God. This is cryptomia analysis right here. This is the real cryptomia analysis right here. Oh my God, what a good cat. Look, he's trying to play Yu-Gi-Oh. He's trying to play closed format, retro format Yu-Gi-Oh. Hold on, give me 1 second. Buddy, you can't, be careful, there's a flame there. I have a candle there. I can't have you put your face on there, okay, buddy? Okay, sorry, I got distracted by my cat. My bad. All right, let's turn this off. Do this. Go back to the daily. Oh, he jumped off. Oh. All right, let's see. Oh, well, the bear market is time to buy then. Exactly. It is. Ari says SUI. SUI. What's going on with SUI? Yeah, so we are actually, yeah, I don't need to change the chart because we are in support, in macro area of support right now. So even before, so very simple, keeping it very simple in Mickey Mouse, right? You have support here. So looking back, you're kind of getting the same structure because it's still, you're still maintaining this uptrend and you're still making higher highs and higher lows. So first of all, there's your hopium for you. Second of all, back in 2023 from the low to the local high, you came back down to this area of support between 53 cents and 72 cents. And you use this as a bounce point, maintaining this uptrend. And then you had a monster run. I'm not saying it's going to do the same thing again, but just keep in mind the reason why we have this boxed is because same concept. From the low to the high, you have macro support here. We always say, we always say that if you break this area of support, which is 209 to 299, you typically come back down to this at some point, which we have drawn for Zebic, which we have drawn for a lot of different coins that we talk about. So if you're here constantly on the daily live streams, then you know what I'm talking about and you know where I'm getting that from. So it's in this macro area of support between 77 cents and $1.18. Hey, no, he's ruining that bag. But you still have resistance overhead. I don't need to draw anything right now. So you still have resistance overhead at $1.18. So this is previous support that's flipped resistance as of right now. Same with Ethereum. So with Ethereum, another coin that just to show you quickly, you're in macro support, right? Sorry, you're in short-term support right now. So there is no looking at this until you get a clear break over 2261. So for SUI, nothing's going to change. Nothing's going to happen. No major reversal or even retracement until you break $1.18. When that breaks, then we'll take a look at the coins on the upside. Heath says, fart coin. Steven says, what about the moon paths coming? Yeah, we're about to fall off the cliff. Yeah, that's another thing, huh? Oh yeah, you guys want to talk about moon phases? Oh, let's bring up the moon phases. Okay, so very simple, keeping it full moon and no moon, right? We're about to, so full moon, we've been going up, especially, yeah, I mean, it's very simple, right? Full moon, we have a nice retracement. Full moon retracement, full moon retracement. I guess this one was bearish, but full moon retracement. And then every single time we mark no moon, which when is it? I guess it's the 16th, so tomorrow, right? No, wait, hold on. 17th. When is the next? Yeah, March 18th. Yo. So March 18th, we're probably gonna go. I mean, that would be crazy. That would be crazy if it goes down on March 18th. But yeah, I mean that it's March 18th, so that's what it's saying. No moon, no moonlight, which is gonna be bearish for Bitcoin apparently. But yeah, I'll get rid of that so we don't talk about the moon phases. Fart coin, I'll take a look at that. You gotta swap the screen for us to see the cats when you show us, bro. You're in the tiny corner of a page. I can't do that. I can't change that. I could change the how big my camera is, which maybe I will, but yeah, maybe I'll make it a little bit bigger, but I can't change screens. Like I can't just make it full. It won't let me. EveDex is better than Aventus. I made pretty good score just trading $10 on it. Let's go. Yo, Dwayne Kelly, I was talking about you earlier today. Because Tao's going up. I spent the first 5 minutes of the video talking about Tau. I'm going to take a look at it for you right now after Fartcoin. XSand's also going up, but it's still under resistance, so be careful. Let's take a look at Fartcoin for the Fartcoin guy or girl. Yeah, so Fartcoin, what is this? Oh, support. So you have support at 10 cents. Yeah. So keep in mind, you still have support at 10 cents. That is the next macro area of support for Fartcoin. And then before, yeah, so over here, you did get stuck at resistance overhead and you made a lower low. So keeping it very simple. So we haven't looked at Fartcoin in a while, obviously. So keeping it very simple, you can still get a retracement here, validating this downtrend. So you're still stuck in this downtrend, unfortunately. I guess you could even do it like this. I mean, you're in a big downtrend anyway, but you're in all sorts of downtrends right now. So you have resistance overhead at 25 to 37 cents. So just be careful. If you're trading it, that's where traders are going to be taking profits, which is around 62 to 100%. If you're holding it, then you need to invalidate this downtrend and start breaking out and forming some sort of uptrend. Because you can still argue for some sort of major uptrend. But what do we always say? You break the 23632 on the macro time frame, you typically come back down and retest this area of support. So I don't know if you're going to get chopped around and then bottom and then start going up from here. You could get something like this, but we just have to wait and see how low it goes. So no financial advice, just my opinion. And then let's see. Tau. So let's take a look at Bittenzer. Yeah, so Dwayne Kelly for Bittenzer, we hit support. We're breaking out of resistance right now on the shorter time frame between 193 and 234. Okay, so just keep in mind that you're still stuck in a downtrend. Okay, so you have resistance at $275, which you're getting stuck at. But typically, once you break this area of resistance, you do get a big move up to 321. Okay, and I don't want to sound super bullish right now, but every single time you get, Tau's been doing this for the last 3 times, you've at least had a 786 retracement, but you've still managed to make lower highs and validating this downtrend. Okay, so 786 there, retracement, and then even here, you perfectly came up to the 786. So keep in mind that if you do go up to the 786 retracement here at 407, that's a very interesting point, because on the macro time frame, that coincides perfectly with its macro 618. So you might actually still come up to 410 and still validate this downtrend forming, making the lower high. So if you're holding it, you need to break 410. That's the key area of resistance that needs to break. If you're trading it, and I know you had it from back here, so that right there is around 180% move from this low. So not financial advice, just my opinion. I hope that made sense. And congratulations, it's going up. So you're up right now, so that's really good. And then PYR, yeah, so PYR, it's still gambling. It's still kind of trying to buy the bottom. So you still have resistance overhead at 59 cents to $1.04. Keep in mind, just like Tau, it could still come back up to these areas and get stuck. You're looking at around 97% to 244%. Not financial advice, just my opinion. Well, then figure out how to show us a small picker video. Sometimes share a screen, blah, blah, blah. Not trading view cats. It's YouTube, not trading view cats and charts, hence your name, bro. It'll be so amazing if we crash on the 18th. I'll be so happy. I mean, based off of the moon cycles. All right, that's what we're gonna put here. So let's see if it actually ends up coming true. Yeah. So oops. I don't know what kind of ad that was. Yeah, so based off the moon cycles, we're supposed to get a crash. Let me just write this in, and then we could kind of look at it in the next couple days. Based on moon cycles, we should crash by March 18th. All right. And where is it at? March 18th. So here. All right. So based on the moon cycle, we should get a crash by March 18th. Let's see if it actually comes true. What do you think about Cosmos accumulation? I would say be careful because I don't like their tokenomics, but I mean, we could, longer the accumulation, the bigger the move, I guess. But I guess it doesn't really matter because if they're printing tokens into oblivion, then it's just going to take more money and more volume to push the price back up to previous levels where it was at before with less circulation. So very important to know tokenomics. I'm not a big fan of Cosmos Atom, but it doesn't matter what I think. So if you like the coin, then you like the coin, and it can go, and it can and probably will go up, but just be careful. Always do your own due diligence. Yeah, so XCN's having a nice move up right now, man. XCN's up, had another 47% move to the upside. It's still bearish under 2074 to 1 cent. So you can still come back up to this area of resistance, get smacked back down, validating this downtrend. Macro support for XCN is 2025 to 36. I know we're turning bullish right now, but a lot of coins are getting retracements and not reversals. So we need to see big moves to the upside in order to start looking at possibly getting some sort of alt season. If not, these are just retracements and all these coins are going to go straight back down to hell. So be careful with it. Not financial advice, just my opinion. What's up, Smash Toshi? Welcome to the end of the live stream. We've been live for about 48 minutes now. So welcome to the live stream. Adam. Yeah, see, like, it's just all the way down at the low. It's no different than me buying OXT. So, yeah, people are really waking up now. We got 22 bogeys in the chat. Yeah, so, I mean, this is no different than... Here, let me move this. Yeah, there you go, Wealth Abundance. You gotta zoom in on the cat. You gotta zoom in on the star. He's right here, my little cheese noodle. Yeah, you got your name from a famous YouTuber. He doesn't go live anymore, but it's okay. He'll go live someday. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's see. Can you do PLS? Oh my god, a lot of people asking for Polka Starter for some reason. What, is it going up or something? PLS. Oh, PLS is Pulse Chain. Oh, Pulse Chain. Yeah, I mean, no different than trying to buy a bottom here. So just be careful with Pulse Chain. Actually, one of my friends is huge on this. What happened to Hex? Okay, yeah. So this is no longer. So this is Okay. So this changed to PLS, right? Yeah. So Hex changed into PLS, right? I'm assuming you would know because you have the coin. So yeah, I don't like this chart. Obviously, you're just stuck in this horrible downtrend. And I don't like this giant liquidity wick. On the macro time frame, I guess I don't even know if you had the opportunity to sell at that point because this was a massive move. Yeah, I mean, you're looking at 300% overnight or in 1 minute and then following like the major dump. Bearish under 4017, bullish over 30. I don't like this chart. You're in this downtrend and you're just making lower highs and lower lows on the chart. So just good luck with this. You're just trying to catch a bottom here. So every single time you've had some sort of retracement, you've made a lower high and you've gotten stuck and actually capitulated. So just be careful with it. Steven says, I think Circle Internet is a really good player for upcoming bull cycle. It's the issue of USDC. It's also a stock. Let's go. Oh, Triple T's doing good. Let's see. Let's see if he's doing good. Okay, so this still isn't. Yeah, so it got stuck here. And we said if it gets stuck here, you're probably going to come back down, which is not good, but we'll see what happens. Deep Hattie. This also, it looks like it's not doing anything. And then Bio LLM. Oh, no, we just checked that one. Jonathan, the turtle. He has a chance with Jonathan. Yeah, it's holding up it's holding up well. At least it's on dumping. Oh, let's check Billy. Okay, Billy had a nice move, but it's okay. And then what about the other one? Used car. Yeah, used car is still not doing anything. So, Free Lightning, welcome to the end of the live stream. We'll be live for another. Sorry, I decided to go super early today because I'm pretty busy. So I had to go live today. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to go live until like 8 o'clock at night or something like that. Welcome to the end of the live stream. What's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? Okay. Do you have time to look at Crow? Yeah, I do. Yeah, we have I guess 7 minutes. Wow, did I just say 9 minutes? Wow, did I talk for 2 minutes and then just completely blank? We have 7 minutes. Use the platform for the airdrop simple stuff backed by Aptos. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, welcome, man. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a good weekend, enjoying your Sunday. I'm about to go play some Commander. Well, I'm gonna go work out with my wife, and then I'm gonna go play some Commander. Obviously, you guys probably know what that is. I'm a nerd, so whatever. But I'm gonna go play some Commander, and then I'm gonna get picked up, and we're taking my wife's grandma some chicken pot pie because she loves chicken pot pie, and that's just what we do sometimes. We take her chicken pot pie. So yeah, that's what we're doing. So I won't be home until like later. I'm like, oh, you know what? It's super early right now. I might as well live stream. You know, we started the live stream with like 11 people, and we actually got all the way up to 22. So that's not bad for 8 o'clock in the morning. I guess 8 or 11 o'clock Eastern time. That's not bad at all. Crow, I like that. Do you have time to look at? Trust me, if I'm still over here flapping my gums, I have time to look at your coin. Yeah. So this is actually not good. So we actually didn't end up breaking out, and the downside target is, I'm assuming that's the 786, right? That is the 786. So this is very important right now. First of all, I don't like the fact that I said this before, but I'm really trying to emphasize, I don't like that they printed 50 billion coins out of thin air. Okay, they had a max supply and they had the coins burned, and then they basically were like, oh, like we're just gonna unburn it basically by printing more. So I don't like the fact that they did that, and I don't like that they're releasing they're releasing coins into the circulation all the way out to 2030. Okay, inflationary, bad tokenomics. I don't like that. You are technically on support right now. I personally, you might get one sort of like fake pump, but I personally don't think that this area is gonna hold. So if I was buying Crow, I would probably wait and buy Crow under like at around 5 cents or less. Again, you might feel like you missed out because if we get some sort of relief rally, sure, you might get like a nice move up. Like you might get a 10 cents to 12 cent move back up, which is 30 to 68%, but I don't know if you're trading it, so I don't know if that's going to be worth it for you. But if you're trying to accumulate, I would probably wait until 5 cents or less, because I do think at some point, especially with them releasing coins and selling, it is going to push the price down. So I would just hate for you to be a back holder. Yo, Frasier, this is the guy who welcome to the live stream. Yeah, so Frasier, so nothing's changed with Frasier, okay? Very, 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 very bullish, okay? As long as it stays over 2046 to 2062, you're still looking at 1 cent 996 retracement and the next target to the upside, the next area of resistance being in play, okay? So you're looking at 1 cent 90 target on the upside. You have support at 2046 to 62. If this area breaks, you're cooked, okay? If this area holds, then you're looking at the next move up, okay? Very simple for Frasier. I hope it continues for you. I'm the only one that hit like. Really? You guys didn't like my... No, I have like 12 likes on this. It's okay. You guys don't have to like the video, man. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. It's okay. I don't even know. People say, oh, it helps the algorithm. Like, does it though? Does it actually? Dwayne Kelly says so many coins on Robinhood now. When market is going down. Yeah, of course. They're listing it so they could dump and get traders to use their money on new coins. I don't know. I'm just super... I just think like the worst of these exchanges, man. You already know how I feel about Coinbase. I'm not even allowed to have Coinbase, but yeah, dude, this is so bad. Let me see, what did they add? I saw your message. I haven't had a chance to like actually like look into it until now. Yeah, let's see what they added. Dude, you're right. What the? Okay, they added Zora scam. Okay, wormhole. What the hell is that? 8-layer seeker, plasma, liquid DAO, lighter, Pyth. Wait, isn't Pyth your coin? No, Pyth is not your coin. I'm thinking about PYR, Vulcan Forge. Oh, okay, never mind. I was like, how is Pyth on there and all the way down? Yeah, man, this is so bad. Oh my god, there's so many coins. Sky's a good one. I think Sky's going to be a good one. I've said that before. Maker. This is just going to be a really good play. Very good coin. Toncoin, Canton, CC. Dude, it's so diluted now. Now they're just trying to get that trading volume, man. Yo, free lightning, first super chat of the day. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. Three beans. Let's go. E-Hex, P-Hex. Is that I'm assuming that's Vulcan for, or sorry, I'm assuming that's Pulse Chain, right? Every interaction help rows. It's compressing pennant pattern forming on lower time frames for Frasier. Yeah, I mean, it looks like you're getting ready for the next move up, right? That's what it really looks like. What's really good, too, for Frasier is that you didn't just get this pump and you didn't just go straight back down. Like, you didn't just go back down. So it's actually holding it, and it's holding major areas of support in order for you to actually be able to argue for this continuation up. Damn, we got 22 people in here now at the end of the live stream. Just waiting for it to make a decision. Yeah, that's what I would be waiting for, because at least you could still, if it does end up validating this downtrend, validating this breakdown, then you could still theoretically argue that, you know, even sell at 400% for especially if you bought the low. That's still 400%. Just waiting for a decision. I have Pyth and Wormhole. Oh yeah, what's Wormhole? Dude, like, what the hell, man? These coins, the charts are just like This chart looks so bad. And look, they listed at the bottom. So is it going to go up? Like, why would they list this coin if it's not going to go up? I don't know, man. This, just put $1,000 in here and call it a day? Like, Aventus, God's Rare Creation, welcome. Is it over 60 cents? Is Aventus over 60 cents? I hope it is. Oh, man, you're still like... Yeah, I mean, God's Rare Creation, you come in here every single day asking for Aventus. It's literally at the same place for the last, I don't even know, you came in here for a week. It's been at the same place for a month, actually, since February 2nd. So you're really struggling to hold this area of support. You absolutely need to stay over here. If you don't, you are going to break down. However, as long as you can stay here, and once we turn bullish again, you are looking at retesting $1.19 to $1.80, okay? Given that it's such a small market cap, it could go nuclear at any moment. It's a very small market cap, so it's only on Coinbase. So if it does get listed on Robinhood or Binance or Kraken or whatever other exchange, there's going to be a lot of volume coming in. That's also another indicator. The volume is almost non-existent. It's 37,000. You need volume for this coin. Ethereum Hex and Pulsion Hex, got it. I think Wormhole is Elliot's trade coin. Let's get some. Oh, Echo YGO is in the house. Welcome, Echo. How was the tournament yesterday, bro? Dude, I ended up like basically I went 3-0, and then my wife had to pick me up. So, I DD Crow like I was texting my wife and I didn't realize that my opponent passed the turn, and so I DD Crowed like on my turn, and then he just chained, and I'm like, what the hell? But I was like, because my wife was like, hey, I'm done with work, so I got to pick you up. And I'm like, oh my god. So anyway, that's the only reason. Literally, that's so I didn't like. I was like, oh okay. Like, what am I supposed to say at that point? Especially because it's like, oh, I end my turn, and then you see your opponent on your phone. You're like, oh, screw this guy. So I get it. Like, I whooped him round one, and then round two, I was about to like 2-0 him. It was a Vayu player. Yeah, it was a Vayu. It wasn't Blackwings because he wasn't playing Whirlwind. So it was a Vayu player, and yeah, I was I had he had 2,800 with nothing, and I just had one card, JD, just dropped it, and he JD and DD Crow. So I was like, oh, I got it. But then my wife texted me, and then I got distracted. He ended his turn, and I ended up and then I ended up I just like she was waiting for me outside, so I was like, okay, I gotta go. So I was like, whatever. But bro, I literally played two Blackwings and one Vayu, and in my mind I was like, oh man, Echo YGO would be so proud because I know the match and I know everything that they were doing because we got so much practice in. So I was literally going 2-0, 2-0, 2-0, 2-0. First game it was 1-1. I lost the first game, and then I came back two times in a row. But anyway. Elliot trades Alex Becker. He had another coin called Super. Oh, I remember that. Super 98, right? Coin. Oh no, that's Coin 98. Superverse? Huh. We've been live for an hour and 5 minutes now, so yeah, I do have to get ready now to go. So we're gonna call it here. We got a good turnout. We had our concurrent peak viewers were 23, so that's really good. Thank you so much for all your support. Just remember, none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. And this is all just for entertainment purposes and nothing more. I will go live again tomorrow. It's Monday through Friday, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I hope to see everybody in tomorrow's live stream. If not, no worries. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your Sunday. And I'll catch